zwischendrin fallen.
Ich gehe jetzt abbestellen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that you are here. Some people had really a long trip. We have guests here from Hamburg, as far as I know, from Frankfurt, from Chemnitz and from Erlangen. So that's quite a long way. Und ich bin sehr froh, dass offensichtlich Roswell Road einen richtig harten Fankreis hat. Nur die Wiesentheit haben es noch nicht so ganz kapiert. Aber ich freue mich auch, das Ganze. Nein, ich freue mich, dass ganz viele Stammgäste da sind. Ich freue mich auch, dass das erste Mal der Herr von Schönborn da ist. Ich hoffe, dass es nicht das letzte Mal bleibt. Wer sie vor 2 Jahren oder gut 2 Jahren erlebt hat, der weiß, dass es einfach ein ganz schöner, harmonischer Abend wird. Und ich freue mich total drauf. Und deswegen sage ich einfach, Bühne frei für Roswell Road.
That is all the German that we know. Very sorry. How are you all doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. So we're called Roswell Road. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Zoe.
And we first played Germany 2 years ago, and the Kuhstall was our very first gig ever in Germany. So it's really nice to be back 2 years later.
So yes, thank you for having us back. And it's slightly disconcerting not knowing what Andrea said in the introduction, and everyone laughs and we went, okay, that's really nice. But we're gonna play some songs from our new album, because we have released an album since we were last here. And we're gonna start with a song that's about the crazy past life of my parents, which they spent traveling around Asia, and sometimes running from the law. It's called Holy Mountain.
Shoulders, there's a
in Germany is that compared to English audiences, German audiences, you clap for longer. Maybe about 20 to 30% longer. I don't know if that means you're enjoying the music 20 to 30% more. But we appreciate it very much. First question, can you hear us okay? Because we are our own sound engineers tonight. And yes, brilliant.
Did we do a good job with the sound engineering? So when we arrived back today, it was lovely to see Andreas and Petra after a couple of years. But Andreas asked us, so what is the genre of music that you play? Is it technically folk music? And then we had a long conversation, which I won't summarise because it was far too long. But the answer is kind of yes and no. We talked a little bit about traditional English folk music and the difference between English folk music and Irish folk music and the traditions. But I think the summary is kind of that we're not so much folk because we write too much about our emotions. Traditional folk is not very emotional, it's more about telling other people's stories. So this song is not a folk song. It's a love song to my sister. She was going through quite a rough time with her mental health a few years ago. And I didn't really know what to do because she was going through something that was completely invisible but very real on the inside of her head. So I wrote this song for her to sort of say to her, we don't have to talk about it until you're ready. Come over and I'll make you some dinner and we'll watch some television and just chill out. So her name's Arabella and that's the name of the song.
Money
Thank you so much. So we've come from London in the UK. We got into Germany late last night. We've had quite an eventful couple of days already, actually.
Yes.
Well, we'll probably tell you more about it. But when we got on the plane, I looked out the window, and the bus had gone, and there was just in the middle of the runway, with absolutely no people near it and no other bags, just my guitar case, just sat there in the middle of the runway. So I was sat on the plane, absolutely freaking out about what was going to happen to my guitar. No cliffhanger, because as you can see, I have it tonight. What didn't arrive, however, was my suitcase, which had quite a few important items in. But anyway, I'm going to play a song that has nothing to do with any of that. But it's called London Town, and I wrote it about busking on the London Underground. Do you guys do you use the word busk? Do you know what that means? No, it's like street performing. So when people play just on the street and have a case full of coins. I did that down on the London Underground for quite a few years and had some interesting experiences, and wrote this song about just people watching while I was doing it, all the busy people in London coming to and fro about their lives. It's called London Town.
Sally works the late night shift on every Friday night, 10 hours at the hospital, 2 night buses just to get home with the morning light. No bedtime story for the little girl, but it's alright. The wheel keeps turning round and round. Day follows night as we make our way through London, make our way through London town. Toes are rock and rolling, trying to make it in this town. The thing it is a finger soul. down across from her, their eyes meet and they smile as they make the way through London town.
It is nice that German audiences clap for a bit longer because it gives you a bit more time to drink water. Very pleasant, thank you. So we released our debut album 2 months ago, almost to the day actually. So we're playing all of the songs on that album tonight. And this song is on there. We released a single of this song before we released the full album. And it's about, as a kid, I didn't have a lot of friends. I was always on the outside of every group, and I was not one of the cool kids. I know, it's very sad, isn't it? And that feeling has kind of followed me through my life. I've always felt like a little bit different and felt a bit, outside of the group, I suppose. So I wrote a song about that. It was inspired. I went to a slightly awkward work Christmas party. There was a work clique, and I wasn't part of the clique, and the vibe was a little bit strange all the evening. So I left the party early, without saying goodbye to anyone, which I love doing. And the next day I started writing this song, and I called it Weirdo at the Party, about myself, but also about a few other people at that party that evening. So if you also self-identify as a weirdo, welcome. You are my people.
And I always find it really interesting to ask what the translation of weirdo is in different countries. What would you say in German?
Like a slightly odd person, a slight oddball. Freak. Okay, well this song is called Freak at the Party.
You say stranger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in fact, we'll have to get translations of all of our songs at the end, and then for the rest of the tour, we'll be able to tell everyone.
I don't wanna say too much, I wanna hide away, 'cause my skin's feeling much less comfortable to live in. People rarely say the words that I wanna hear them say, so I guess I'll whisper to myself that it'll be okay. 'Cause I've been born all and it doesn't
think it's funny how a song about being feeling weird and awkward at parties is also our most dancey song. So we've got a cover for you next. Does anyone here know a band called the Fleet Foxes?
They're an American band. Have you ever heard of them?
Oh,
No.
okay. Damn it, we could have pretended we'd written this song.
We love this band. Yeah. So if you don't know Fleet Foxes, you should go and check them out because they're fantastic musicians, and I think they've inspired both of us quite a bit, haven't they, in our songwriting. And this is a beautiful song called Lorelei, and you should go listen to it. It's got a really lovely kind of train track sound running through it, so it's got this kind of movement and energy through the song. And this is our version. Lorelei.
So I guess I got old. I was like trash on a sidewalk. I guess I knew I often it's hard to just sweet talk. I was unused to even unused to you holding each of us together. I slept through July while you made lines in a letter. I was unused to you then. Unused, all used to you then. Fell for the ruse with you then. Unused, all used to you then. And I still see you when I try to sleep. I see the garden, the tower, the street. Call out to nobody, call out to me. Chip on the shoulder, diamond in the teeth. Now I can see how we were like dust on a window. But rushed on to lost, everything stolen or borrowed. I was unused to you then. Unused, all used to you then.
So some of you have come from quite far to be here, which is lovely. Someone came so far that they actually turned up yesterday. I'm not going to say who it is, I'm not going to look at them, but they're back today, which is very nice. And yeah, it's lovely to see. Has anyone seen us before?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, thank you for coming back. I know you do. Thank you for coming back. Thank you all for being here. All right. This song is called Out of the Dark. Woman is not an island. She needs society. Will someone hold my hand through this fierce anxiety? Where my stomach used to be, there is a helium balloon, and my head feels like a honest nest in June, 'cause I want to shrug off the fear and sing another song. Soon a new day comes tomorrow. Closed doors will open, better times will come. Night's already done, step out of the dark. One step before the other, breathe in and breathe out, working to make it easier to live with this self-doubt. Inner critics have no place inside my head or in my heart, and my pelvis coming back to life. I'm choosing a new start, 'cause I want to shrug off the fear and sing another song. Soon a new day comes tomorrow. Closed doors will open, better times will come. Night's already done, step out of the dark. Strongest steel, forged in fire. Wait for me, I will try, 'cause I want to shrug off the fear and sing another song. Soon a new day comes tomorrow. Closed doors will open, better times will come. Night's already done, step out of the
Thank you. So we are going to play you the very first song we wrote together as a duo quite a few years ago. It's called Heaven Knows.
hope we can remember how to play it.
It's pretty old now.
Springtime, I get a funny feeling. The flowers all came out, but I stay inside. Seems to me that my dreams are all fine. I'm in a taxi home, I never meant to stay. I'm going down a one-way street. I don't know where it ends. I can't see the bigger picture. Now you're gone. Heaven knows if I ever go on the world will turn without you. Heaven knows if I stay, my life will not be my own anyway. But heaven knows. Summer's here and I'm breathing easy. Maybe I was always meant to leave. Time flies by, the dust starts to settle. Day by day I feel a sense of peace. But sometimes I still miss you. In the hours late at night, you were the sweetest chapter in my life. Heaven knows if I ever come on the world will turn without you. Heaven knows if I ever stay, my life will not be my own anyway. Heaven knows if I ever come on the world will turn without you. Heaven knows if I ever stay, my life will not be my own
Thank you so much. So we have got a couple more songs, and then there's going to be a break for beer, which is very important. We do also have some merch for sale. Well, actually, we have half of our merch for sale because, as Zoe mentioned, her suitcase did not make it to Germany. So I had all the CDs. We split our t-shirts in half, so we have some t-shirts, but sadly all of our vinyl is on the floor somewhere in Heathrow Airport. So please cross your fingers that that vinyl makes it here. This is the first date of our tour in Germany, and we are here until the 24th, that's when we go home. So we have other shows throughout the country, and we're slightly worried that we're going to be sort of chasing our suitcase around the country. It's looking that way. So yeah, so if you like our music and you would like to take a piece of it home with you, we will be over by the merch stand, probably with a beer, in the break. So this next song, Zoe and I, we can't help it, but we're quite political from time to time. So our debut album is a sort of spectrum between things that matter to us internally and things that matter externally and things that are happening in the world and how they're making us feel. And there's been, unfortunately, a rise in popularity of the very far right, some would say fascist party in the UK, which is quite scary. And they're very anti-immigration and very anti-having foreigners in the country. And Zoe and I are both half English and half something else as well. So we were quite annoyed about this very right-wing protest that appeared in London in September last year. And unfortunately that political party is only gaining in popularity. They just won quite a lot of seats in the local elections a couple of weeks ago. So there was this big protest of people waving the English flag, and it all felt a bit weird. So we wrote a song about it.
Yes, and then after they'd spent the afternoon protesting against people coming into the country from other countries, they all then went off and had Chinese and curries and Greek food for their lunch.
They couldn't really see the irony, so so we wrote this song, and it's about how if you live on a small island like the UK, it's pretty normal for people to come over on boats and settle there and make lives there. It's called Island Citizen.
You wrote letters on some cardboard, and you boarded a train with a flag around your shoulder.
Petra for helping with my stage outfit today,
Yes.
because as well as all our vinyls, all my clothes are in that suitcase back in Heathrow. So thank you to Mira, I believe, for this top.
We had to go on an emergency socks and pants run today. It really was an emergency. Right, so we've got one more song before we have a little break. And this is another political one. So I said earlier, we're not traditional folk musicians by any stretch of the imagination. But a few years ago, I was lucky enough to go on a Greenpeace ship to do something in the English Channel, which was a little bit illegal, I'm not going to lie. But the idea, we have quite a problem around the UK with very, very big super trawler boats dropping miles of nets on the seabed and basically just destroying all of the habitats on the seabed. And that means that we're running out of fish, which, you know, is nice for people to eat, and it's also a problem for our small independent fishermen who can't go out as far and basically can't make a living anymore. So I'm proud of this song because it's outside of my usual style. I thought if I go on a boat, I must write a traditional sea shanty. It sort of has to happen. It's kind of, you know, it's preordained as a musician, is that if you go on a boat, you must write a sea shanty. And it's factually accurate as well, which I think is quite special for a traditional sounding folk song, because they get sort of washed by the waters of time and their stories get changed. So this is completely true. And if you want to know exactly what we did, well, you can listen to the song, but you can also come and talk to me afterwards and I'll tell you. Do you like to sing?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, that was good. So, can you copy me, and then you'll be the chorus. You'll be the kind of pirate chorus in the song. So it goes like this. We're going to do a little rehearsal. So you go. Boulder, boulder, 3, 4. Boulder, boulder. That was very good. Maybe too good. Maybe it needs to be more, you know, like more like pirate. Anyway, so that was lovely. So it's the same thing again, but you change the second word. So you go, bolder, braver, 3, 4. Bolder, braver. Beautiful. It's called Bolder. Bolder, bolder, building a barrier under the waves. We are bolder, braver, fighting to save the sea. Here we go. Bolder, bolder, building a barrier under the waves. We are bolder, braver, fighting to save the sea. Fishing boats big as a football pitch under the ocean floor, trails of destruction, soon there'll be nothing more, tearing up habitats as they go, all for their short-sighted greed,
Living in a small town isn't always easy. My grandpa bought us so far, and I ain't believing. People come and go like birds in a winter sky. Leave memories. You can raise some trees, you can fly away. I've never been one for chasing a day. Do you ever wish you stayed? There are mountains and rivers and cities of gold. I got postcards from friends all over the world. Do you ever wish you stayed? Tell me at the last dance, I was always being mean. Tell me that you love me. Tell me he was leaving. Tell me he's got a place where the dark light you can see. I think he misses me. You can erase some trees, you can fly away. I've never been one for chasing a day. Do you ever wish you stayed? There are mountains and rivers and cities of gold. I got postcards from friends all over the world.
people asking us actually about how we met and our names, so we thought we'd tell you the story behind that. So we met probably about 8 years ago now, and we met completely by random chance. Jazz was living in a place called Ely in Cambridgeshire. Does anyone know Cambridgeshire?
You want me to Cambridge?
Is it Cambridge? Yes.
What is it?
Yes. So Ely's very near Cambridge. And I was up there for a gig, and we bumped into each other. We didn't actually bump into each other, but we met each other in a marketplace there. A mutual friend introduced us. I had my guitar with me, and our friend was like, "Hey, you're both musicians. You should sing a song together." We just met. We were like, "Okay." So we did, and we were like, "Oh, this sounds nice." We really like singing together, and the rest was history. And the name Roswell Road is references where we met, because in the area that we met there are some lakes called the Roswell Lakes, and our friend who introduced us lived on Roswell Road, so that's why we call it Roswell Road.
But Roswell is not a very famous name in England, so lots of people think we're named after aliens, the UFO.
You all know Roswell, New Mexico, then, yeah. See, we didn't know about that when we named ourselves.
Yeah. I think we still need to write a song about aliens, don't we? Somehow.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to need to get very drunk to do that. So, I know there are some musicians in the room. I'm wondering, has anyone ever written a love song? Come on, put your hand up if you've written a love song. Hey, okay. It's a very vulnerable thing to do, isn't it? Because you're writing about someone that you've got really intense feelings for, and then in my case, I decided to perform it to people. So I wrote this next song we're going to play is a really soppy, very emotional love song. It's quite intense. I wrote it about 2 months. Less than that, it was probably a few weeks actually into dating someone. We just got together, and I resisted for a very long time playing this in front of my partner's parents, because they would come to shows, and it just felt too embarrassing to play it in front of them. So whenever my partner's parents came to our shows, I would say, "We're not going to play that one today." And then we played a very, very, very small gig in London. It was like in a little basement of a pub. And they were, honestly, it was tiny. I think the whole room was probably about the size of the stage that we're on. And Dan, my partner, and his parents were there, and he was sat there, and his parents sat either side of him. And so he said, "Shall we play this song today?" And for some reason I did. So
it all worked out very well, because they're now married.
Yes. Thank you all very much. Yes, I got married since we were last year. And so when Dan and his parents were at this show, I just played to this half of the room and pretended they weren't there. And I called the song Romeo and Juliet, which is not particularly imaginative for a love song, but the reason why I called it that is because I'd had lots of other boyfriends before and never quite had that feeling of, wow, this is a really wonderful person, and I sort of understand why. I understand these great loves that are portrayed in amazing fiction. So it's called Romeo and Juliet. Heatwave hits endless June and July. It's far too hot for my winter boy, but he holds me just the same in the sticky heat. That do-they tangles around our tired feet. I think I get it now, my dear, and so do you. Romeo, Juliet, the things that they went through. August in Edinburgh, soaked in the rain. Down Rose Street on
safe with me. I guess I will tell. Whoa, you're just a boy, and I'm just a girl. Aeropress coffee rubbing sleep from our eyes. The tree drops apples and our fingers intertwine. Whatever happens now, I know you are my friend. Through sun or showers, I will love you till the end. I think I get it now, my dear, and so do you. Romeo and Juliet, the things that they went through. 6 years is nothing, I barely wait 6 more. To talk for hours in a fancy cocktail bar.
So we're now going to follow that with my first attempt at writing a love song. And I've always, my influences as a songwriter are a little bit more on the folky side. So I think I'd always felt a bit more comfortable writing about, you know, death, misery, highway hangings, that kind of thing, you know. Just all the cheery stuff. Shipwrecks, yeah, all that kind of thing. And so I decided to write my first love song for my partner, and I was sat on the train coming home, thinking about this and kind of coming up with a song, and I was pretty excited, and so I came home and I told him, Tris, I've written you a song. It's called End of the Line. I think I nearly gave him a heart attack. It made sense in my head, and then I said it out loud, and I was like, oh no, that's
The end of the train line.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was about coming home to him, but I just didn't think that one through. Anyway, you have to listen quite closely to the lyrics, and you will see it is a love song. I talk about trains a bit too much in it, maybe. It's not the most romantic song. I made up for it since, so I have written 2 very, very soppy love songs for him. So it's all okay. And we also ended up married. So again, everyone has a happy ending. The moral of the story is, you know, whether your love song is really, really soppy or sounds like a breakup song, as long as you sing it to the right person, that's the only thing that matters. So this is the end of the line.
Oh, yeah.
Can I double check
I'm gonna
the
read you.
tuning before I do that?
While she's doing that, I can tell you that we rented a very big car because last time we were in Germany, we only had 4, maybe 3 or 4 concerts, and so we got the train everywhere, mainly because I was too scared to try driving on the other side of the road for me. But this time I thought I'm going to be brave and do it. So we got to the car rental place in Frankfurt Airport, and they said, oh, we're going to upgrade you. And they gave us a massive SUV, which is parked outside, and I took one look at it and I thought, oh, this is going to be really hard. But actually, it's a gorgeous car to drive. And I've really enjoyed the Autobahn and not having a speed limit.
We love the Autobahn.
It's great. I'm loving it.
Jazz was so nervous, and then 10 minutes later, she was speeding down at nearly 150 over the
You guys have really nice motorways here.
Rushing through the dark. darkest night, but you will be there waiting up for me. Keep on running till the end of the night. Morning's coming, so we keep on running till the end of the night. The end of the line to the place I go. The end of the line to the place I go. So we keep on running, we keep on running, we keep on running. The end of the line.
This is the title track of our EP, which is the shorter CD that we released before our album. It's called Come Home.
It's an awesome journey. Walking down the lonely road. Through the dark and sandy through the wind and rain. Oh, she left like miles behind. She could hear the voices say, won't you come home? Won't you come home? Grass seems greener on the other side, but the trees are bare and the river's dry. Hard days and long nights, it's an awesome journey. Hello, beach and stillness, down the lonely road. Through the dark and sandy goes on through the wind and rain. Though she left like miles behind, she could hear the voices say, won't you come home? Won't you come home? The grass seems greener on the other side, but the trees are bare and the river's dry. Ooh, she can hear the voices say, won't you come home? Won't you come home? Grass seems greener on the other side, but the trees are bare and the rivers. Won't you come home? Won't you come home? Grass seems greener on the other side, but the trees are bare and the rivers dry.
Thank you very much. It was really nice to chat to some of you in the break, and a very nice gentleman came over to me and said, yeah, but you know it's good to be a weirdo, right? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm very happy that I'm the freak at the party. I like being that person. We're going to play a cover now by an Irish band called the Cranberries. Any fans of the Cranberries in? Yes? Everyone loves the Cranberries. We've never played a gig that people didn't like the cranberries. Mind you, it would be quite unusual for someone to go, no, I don't like the cranberries, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm going to play Dreams.
Everything's feeling pretty mad in the world, yeah? This song is about how it's important every now and then to just take a step back and, you know, just disengage, because it's a lot watching the news and just sort of going outside sometimes. It's a lot, you know. Sometimes you just want a day where you just stay in bed and you don't talk to anyone. Maybe you don't go to work. Maybe you don't leave the house. No, that's just me. Sometimes that's just really what I want. And I think that's okay every now and then. So this song is kind of about the importance of relaxing. It's called Back Row. It's about kicking it in the back row of life. So we'd like to dedicate this to you guys in the back row. This is for you. And to the team who's working so hard behind the bar and the door.
So we've got 2 more songs for you. Oh, they're very nice.
All the right noises.
And this next song is actually about being on tour together. As you might be able to tell from our Lost Suitcase saga, being on tour has got a lot of ups and downs to it, and you have to kind of roll with the punches. We absolutely love being out on the road and playing music, but sometimes you get to the end of a long tour and you're absolutely exhausted. And we played some shows. We're always trying to reach new areas of the UK and everywhere, but we're trying to sort of break into different cities, and that means that sometimes you get lots of people coming to your shows, and then sometimes it means there's 5 people in the audience, and that's just kind of the way it is. So you have to grow like a thick skin. So we got to the end of a roller coaster of a tour, and we went into the studio with our producers who produced our album and wrote 2 of the songs on the record with us, and this is one of them. So it's a song about a lot of things. It's kind of a midwinter song. Imagine it's very chilly, very cold outside, and you get little flakes of snow, and imagine you're on a road trip with your friend, and that's what this song's about. The winter sun is glittering, bouncing off the road, and my old love is waiting miles away at home. Soon we'll see the solstice, and I'll hibernate till spring.
musicians from England who you may not have even heard of before. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate how welcoming you've been, and a big thank you to Andreas and to Petra for having us, and the whole team here at Kuhstall. Thank you so much. This really is a very magical place, and yeah, we feel very welcome. We're going to finish with an angry song. I hope that's all right. Is anyone feeling angry? Hopefully not. That would be slightly concerning, I suppose, if you were. But it's a bit of a foot stomper, this one. It's a song that's angry at some men in suits who decide to make us all feel bad about ourselves so that we'll buy more stuff, and about being a woman in the music industry. And it's called Can't Take My Soul. Hope you enjoy.
made us laugh.
Thank you. You're very lovely. And thank you also for putting up with our lack of German.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, between us we do have French, Italian, Spanish and Slovene covered, but
not
just
German.
a massive hole there in our languages. Maybe next time, maybe if we come back to Germany, we'll have a few more words of German. And speaking of that, hopefully we will come back to Germany. And if you would like to see us again, we have a mailing list sign up just over there with our CDs. So if you would like to hear from us again, we promise we don't email too often. You can put your name down there, and we'll let you know when we hopefully come back. And if you want to follow us online, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, we're at Roswell Road Music, so you can find us there.
So we'll play you. How many songs is normal for an encore in Germany? I don't know if that's a dangerous question to ask. What's normal? In England, it's one. It's, you know, 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're just trying to figure out what to do because.
Well, shall we play you a Joni Mitchell song? Anyone likes Joni here?
Yes.
Okay.
You're very welcome to join in. Please,
Always.
please feel free. We'd love to hear your singing. They take their time, split up the parking lot. Although it always seems to go, that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They take their time, split up the parking lot. Oh yeah, they take their time, split up the parking lot. They said they take their time, split up the parking lot. Who can clap last? Right, so we're going to play you a song that we've not played for a very, very long time. I actually don't know if I can remember it. We'll see, we'll find out.
We didn't want to know now.
Yeah,
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
What do you want to do? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just because if we do the other one, we'll tune again, but that's fine.
What's the best thing to do? Zoe has to retune a lot, so we're just trying to figure out the order of this. Is that okay? Could you do something else in That's a good idea. Right, we're just figuring out our set list. See, so we're not used to 3 encores, you know. Yeah, so last time we came here, I think we probably came here with our very first EP, which we've stopped producing because it's on Spotify. You can hear it on Spotify and online, but we've stopped printing it because we recorded it ourselves when we were very young. We were in our early 20s, and the sound is awful. We didn't know what we were doing, and now compared to our other CDs, we realised it wasn't very good, the sound, but we're still very proud of the songs on that EP. It kind of it got us to where we needed to be. And this next song, before I met my now husband, I had I was very stupid, and I dated a lot of people that were not very nice, and I kept getting my heart broken. It was my fault really, because I kept picking them, you know. That was a bit stupid. So I wrote this song with a friend of mine. Well, what happened was he started writing this song and was like, I don't know what to do with it, you can have it. But he said it's a song about regret. And I try not to think of having regrets, because I feel like, you know, we all need to make mistakes to sort of figure out who we are and what we want and who we want to be with. However, my first boyfriend was awful, so I decided to write this song about him. It's called What I Know Now.
I hope he knows.
I hope so.
One summer evening, you walked into my life, and you just looking, you had stars in your eyes. You told me I was pretty, and you asked me to come. Just be with me, and you can have it all. Oh, you knew just what to say to me. I was too young to know. A lover for the evening and a friend for the day. At least that's what you told me anyway. Looking back on things gone by, should I have fallen with you? Should I have tried? But I missed you, but I missed you. If I knew then what I know now. You gave me whiskey while you smoked in the dark. You drove me home and we made out in your car. But one day you stopped calling and coming to shows. You never really loved me, but neither I didn't know. Oh, you knew just what to say to me. I was too young to know. You told so many lies, turned my life upside down. With all your poison seeds and wrong. Looking back on days gone by, should I have bothered with you? Should I have tried? But I missed you, I
but I know now.
Thank you. Now, are you sure you do want one more and you're not just being polite? I know that Germans don't really do just being polite for the sake of it, the same way that we Brits do. So, if you're very sure, then we will play you one song. And you can also sing along with this one. You might know it. It's called "Dream a Little Dream."
Oh yeah.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you.